What is up, legends? We are back, and what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about Disgaea RPG and why I think it's the perfect companion game. Now, I know some people are like, "Why it's not a starter game?" Like, bear with me a second, and I'm gonna explain what I mean by companion game. This game, when it comes to progression, you have to pay attention somewhat a little bit and actually get yourself to the point of whatever stage that you are trying to beat, and you kind of like, you know, have to try a little bit, keep it on a little bit of manual, make sure that your skill builds are proper, make sure that you got all the right characters to counter whatever that you're fighting, and then you're kind of like done with it. And that doesn't, you don't get to do that a lot in the game. Not that it's the game's fault, it's just that that's just the way the game is. Like, you either overpower something or you just don't. And what that allows is that allows you a lot of freedom to grind and do different things in the game. So when you say game and loop is typically what the game does to allow you to play in a day and to actually allow you to have fun. The game and loop in this game pretty much has a lot to do with Dark Assembly, because you have a limited amount of time that you can use the Dark Assembly to get EXP, which is 30 minutes. And you have a limited amount of times that you can go to the EXP gate and take on the gates. Like you see, I am pretty much at this point, I haven't even beaten gate EXP 7 yet, because my character just got to the point of, well, one character basically just got to the point, and everybody else is leveling because I had to change my team up because I got Desco and then I got New Year's Rosalind, which changed a lot of things, so I had to change around some stuff to make all of that work, because obviously I'm going to want to use the Haro. Like, this is literally a better team right here, and I didn't have to try that hard to actually even do it. And like, how much I spent 20 hours on this game so far, and this is a meta team, so I'm really happy with that. I don't have like super dupes or anything like that, but I'm super happy with stuff like that. And it's possible you can even perfect start yourself right now to get this team and not spend any money at all. You can just re-roll until you get whoever you want to get, and you'd be good to go. With the outside exception of Noel, because Noel was in the last event recently, but you really don't actually have to have Noel. You can use Leone for that if you want to. So with that said, for me, what I would be doing right now is going in and then going to EXP dungeon and then spam. This is usually at the 12 o'clock refresh, and get as much EXP as you can, and, you know, refresh the characters or reincarnate the characters, so to speak, so they can get the most benefit out of EXP, and nobody is at max reincarnate, which is Noelle is right now, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave her at 1200 for right now, because we're concentrating on Laharo, Rosalind and Desco right now, and my leader, which is Valve. Valve pretty much is, he's kind of like good to go. I think he can go to 1500 right now, but you see he's at 1352, and I'm going to leave him at 1500 and concentrate on getting the rest of the team up to 12 and 1300 for the most part, which will allow me to actually start doing the 14 dungeon, EXP dungeon. And that's kind of like the loop. That's how you keep going, you keep going, you keep going, and get everybody up. This is going to be my team. I'm not changing the team anymore, which is why it pushes me a little bit behind, because I had Etna out there, but I kind of don't like Etna over Rosalind, of course. And then I got Desco, so that actually pushed out the other monster that I just had, but that's fine, because sometimes you need two monsters, so I'll just leave her there at her 1000 level and bring her up a little bit later, and then, you know, work on Desco, who's a very good character. And that's how we got our team going. So the other things that you can actually work on is Netherworld history, because there's a lot of stuff to be had there. Your gates, I don't skip any of this. I just come in here and actually do these singly and use up all the time. I mean, use up all the tries and the gold, because you like literally always spending the gold. The same thing with this, I don't skip anything in here because you can just come in and get all your tries for this and get all your reincarnation materials. Now the event itself, let me go all the way out. The new event itself, which is the the snow rice cake event. There is a hell of a lot of stuff in here. You see, I'm not even really worried about Fubuki right now. I'm mainly worried about these, this stuff. Like, I haven't even spent my points yet. This is the stuff that I'm mainly worried about. And this, I'm buying like all of this right here, and then I'm gonna go after gold. And then like before the event ends, like on the 12th, then like I'll buy 1 or 2 Fubukis. But we're after the gold, and we're after the shining reinforcement stuff because that's super useful. I don't really need any of this other stuff besides the skill book stuff down here, and getting all the weapon item stuff too for upgrades. That's useful. But we are after the gold in this because that helps you. This helps you speed things up faster as far as like upgrading your characters and getting to the 5 and 6 star, because that's expensive. And if you build them from 1 star, it's super expensive. So do that. Like, especially this is how the free to play life is going to work, because you're not going to have all the characters to exceedingly waste on all of that. And I don't have a lot of characters to exceedingly waste on that because I'm not spending money like that. So like I said, $20 is all I spent so far, which is modest, and I'm going to spend other things. I just haven't found anything else that I really want to right now. Let's go in here and snatch this real quick because we can. Some more points. Thank you, game. But yeah, I'll be farming this hard and doing this. So that's kind of like the loop, and the reason why I said this is a good companion game is because if you have a main game, say your main game is Genshin or something like that, you don't have to really concentrate on this that hard. You can just play it and grind. Say if I want to do this, I can just go into a mission right now and go to the highest one that I've completed already, which is this one. I'm farming for points. You want to take out all your 400% stuff right off the bat. Say like any 400% stuff right here. You take all that out. It kind of doesn't really matter when it's the low level one. You can still take it out though, because it's still 400% points. And then you head back over here and run up in here and do this one. It's not hard. You can, even with my characters at a lower level than 1050, it doesn't seem to be scaled as like true 1050 like in the other stages, so you can still come in here and take it out. And the same thing goes for Item World. Item World is super fun to me because you can literally just get subjugation tickets and then throw your characters into Item World and just let them farm up Item World and hopefully get what you need to get in there and get a little bit gold and a little bit XP, or you can not do that and just let it auto proceed until it runs into something that you need to subjugate, and then you do it manually and then go back to whatever else you're doing. So that makes this kind of like still the perfect companion game because you can just play and do what you need to do, and that's good on them for that. And they seem to be trying. They actually do seem to be trying, immediately trying too, from the very first mistake that they made with those banners. They seem to be wanting to try to do better, and this event is definitely a step towards trying to do better because it has gold and it has the reinforcement items in the actual event, and you can farm it without spending any absurd amount of money. You can just farm it in there and get all those items and build up your characters. Now, the one thing that I will say is a bit of a problem right here is I think this was a little bit too fast. Because really, right now, everybody average is not going to be able to do this. This was a little bit too fast. So what they should have did is maybe save this for later or lower the level for this. I would love to be able to do this, but 1900 Like, even if I spent like $100, I don't even think my character would be at 19. I don't think my team would be at 1900 right now to even breathe on this. So I don't know. It might, maybe if you get somebody to 1700 or 1600, it'll be handleable, but I think that was a little bit too much. But they are trying, so you know, you can't have everything your way. So let's go ahead and first let's get this stuff. Let's go ahead and we're gonna summon 3 times because I want to. And we're gonna get our 150 right here. Thank you. Again, we're after Roza. We got Roza twice already. So I got a free one right here. Let's snatch it. Thank you. The 3-star is definitely useful. Nice fodder for us stuff. That's the paid. There we go. There we go. Again, we are after Roza. Yuki counted or whatever. Probably not even gonna use her. I'm probably not gonna use anybody else except for Sapphire. Obviously, because she's a dark-skinned waifu. This is a negative right here, unless it changes into something. I hope Sapphire is soon, because I definitely want her. Nothing. Some 3s to use, though. But I definitely want to make it 6-star so I can do that, that quest. I've seen some nightmare stories of people saying he's like 20k currency and didn't get Roza at all. He looks so cool, the Dragon King. Oh, tell me it's a Roza. Tell me it's a Roza. Damn it. Damn it, sir. I like Adolf though, but just not what we're here for. Alright, let's make this fast. Get out of you guys' hair for the day. Good luck on your summons. Also, tell me if you got Roza, if any of you got Roza, or you're still trying. Up here gurring at me, sir. So we did not get another one. I'm probably being greedy, and it's not gonna happen. Literally, I only need one more character that I actually 100% want, and again, like I said, this is Sapphire. So I'm just letting it fly. I'm not even saving anymore. So you see, we're already at 1 right now, and we're just trying to, you know, just get to our next one. So we want basic stats up by 30%, and then at stage 3, you get Bliss Liberation. I definitely want, I definitely want dupes. So there's one dupe, so we're going after it. So every time I get a chance to summon, I'm going to summon, basically. So I will catch you guys next video. I hope that you guys are getting all you can, and take into note that I truly do think that this is like the perfect companion, or perfect side game that you can just do what you gotta do, have some fun, and like I said, I like Disgaea. So yeah, so I'll catch you guys next video. Peace, and I'll catch you later.